Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, 8th chapter, text 36 onwards. Yadivam tari vyadehi ityukta sa Bhagavan Harihi vyadata vyahata Ishwarjya krida manujabalakaha. That means Mother Jasoda challenged Krishna, if you have not eaten earth, then open your mouth wide. When challenged by his mother in this way, Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, and Jasoda to exhibit pastimes like a human child, opened his mouth. Although the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who is full of all opulences, didn't disturb his mother's parental affection, his opulence was automatically displayed, for Krishna's opulence is never lost at any stage, but is manifest at the proper time. So, Prabhupada Maharaj in the purport says, without disturbing the ecstasy of his mother's affection, Krishna opened his mouth and displayed his own natural opulences. When a person is given varieties of food, there may be 101 varieties, but if one likes ordinary saka, spinach, he prefers to eat that. Similarly, although Krishna was full of all opulences, and now by the order of Mother Jasoda, he opened wide his mouth like a human child and didn't neglect the transcendental humor of maternal affection. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Sarartha Dasantika says, being afraid of punishment, Krishna told a lie so that Jasoda couldn't detect his fault. However, how could he do this? If Krishna were to open his mouth, the evidence would be found. The answer is given. Krishna possesses the unimpeded, non-contradictory power of Abhyata Aishwarya. He whose power is never conquered doesn't display this power because of the influence of sweetness of love. But looking for service, it finds some opportunity. Inspired by the boy's power of Satya Sankalpa, whose very desire must be fulfilled, this unimpeded Aishwarya on its own manifested the universal form, and Jasoda, lost in astonishment, forgot to scold her son. Was it necessary for Krishna to taste the sweetness of prema and thus have to show fear of being beaten? He could have stood there without fear, taking the help of his Aishwarya Shakti, thinking, I am the Lord. The answer is found in the word Krida Pradhana Manusya Balakaha, which means that Krishna specifically took the form of a human child to perform many playful, sweet pastimes in Braja. So, Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Darshan says, revealing unlimited qualities of Bhagavan, Darshan of indescribably great sweetness, who was the Supreme Lord and who attracted everyone's heart, opened his mouth. Or he who was full of all powers, who appeared in this world to attract everyone's heart, whose powers were unobstructed even during his infant pastimes, being superior to Narayana, who had power to show the universe with cause and effects in his stomach, opened his mouth. He was a human child performing eternal pastimes. This human child form was also eternal. He was a human child performing pastimes, or he was a child balaka born to play, or he was a child going quickly here and there in playing with his hair swinging. So there are various possibilities. Sanatana Goswami finds out those possibilities. So in the next three verses, that is 37 to 39, the Lord showed universal form inside his mouth. Sa tatra dadrishe vishwam jagastasnu cha kham disah sadri dvipadhi bhugolam sa bevagna amindu tarakam jyotischakram jalam tejo नवसा बियत एव च वैकारिका अनिन्द्रियाणि मनोमात्रा गुणास्त्रयः एतद्विचित्रं सहजीवकाल स्वभाव कर्माशय लिङ्गभेदं शृणु तनौ वीक्ष्य विदारितास्ये व्रजं सहात्मानम् अभाव शंका. That means when Krishna opened his mouth wide by the order of Mother Yashoda, she saw within his mouth all moving and non-moving entities, outer space and all directions, along with mountains, islands, oceans, the surface of the earth, the blowing wind, fire, the moon and the stars. She saw the planetary systems, water, light, air, sky and creation by transformation of Ahankar. She also saw the senses, the mind, sense perception, and the three qualities goodness, passion, and ignorance. She saw the time allotted for the living entities. She saw natural instinct and the reactions of karma, and she saw desires and different varieties of bodies, moving and non moving. Seeing all the aspects of the cosmic manifestation along with herself and Vrindavan Dham, she became doubtful and fearful of her son's nature. What happened to my son? So, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj in the purport says, all the cosmic manifestations that exist on the gross and subtle elements as well as the means of their agitation, the three gunas, the living entity, the creation, maintenance, annihilation and everything going on in the external energy of the Lord, all this comes from the Supreme Personality of Godhead Govinda. Everything is within the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 9:10. Maya dhakkina prakriti shriyate sacharacharam. That means everything in the material nature works under his control. Because all these manifestations come from Govinda, they could be visible within the mouth of the Govinda. Quite astonishingly, Mother Yashoda was afraid because of intense maternal affection. She couldn't believe that within the mouth of her son such things could appear. Yet she saw them, and therefore she was struck with fear and wonder. Vishwanath Thakur in Saraswata Santika says that according to the prayers of Lord Brahma, Yashoda didn't see the universe in Krishna's mouth but in his belly. Jagat means moving and Sthasna means immovable living entities. Kam means Antariksha or Bhuloka and the celestial sky. Sadri refers to the whole earth along with its mountains, islands and oceans. Savayu refers to the blowing wind which moves the planets. Navasam means outer space. Vikarikani is the demigod in charge of the senses. Gunatrayaha are the three material qualities, Sattva, Raja and Tamas. Yashoda could see these formless things by seeing the form of their presiding deities and when they assumed gross forms. At the same time, Yashoda saw the jiva and kala, which agitates the gunas, svabhava, the cause of transformation, and karma, asaya, the cause of birth and resultant action and desires for material enjoyment. Krishna showed the variegated universe within which exist all the different forms of bodies. Tanu means in Krishna's body, but specifically in his belly. And through Krishna's wide open mouth, Yashoda saw all these marvelous things in Krishna's belly. She also saw herself along with her son and husband in Braja. Brahma's words indicate that this vision was of this particular universe. The universe was simultaneously inside Krishna's belly and outside as well as by the inconceivable power of Yogamaya. By showing himself within the universe and by pervading the universe, at the same time Krishna showed his limited and unlimited natures. The vision of the Lord in the universe and the universe in the Lord, which was meant for the Shanta Bhaktas was shown to Yashoda, whose lotus feet are touched by the heads of the Madhurya Bhaktas. Upon attaining this amazing vision, Yashoda began to worry about her son. So, I'd like to stop here with a request to subscribe, share, and like the channel, and get blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.